describe the exchange are the networking, collaboration, and the support.
Passionate, inquisitive, and collaborative.
Intimate, impactful, and efficient.
Networking, peer relationships, and learnings from other organizations.
Certainly relevant to what's happening in the industry, and also intimate.
Cutting edge, productive, and informative.
I would definitely recommend the exchange to other peers. To be able to be in a collaborative environment, relatively small group of people, really gives you an advantage in being able to quickly make some networks with key peers.
The really nice thing about the people who are present here is they want to share as well. They want to share their journey. They want to hear yours. They all want to be better, stronger, faster, better able to serve their own business units. And what better way to do it than in an environment like this where we're all learning as we go on this journey together.
In addition to looking for information from their peers, they were sharing information with each other. Even the technology vendors, the software providers, the consultants in the room, everyone was collaborative with each other in terms of trying to make this a value-add event for the entire group. Everyone that I met with was very open-minded. They were interested in learning about our services and how we might add value and what we were seeing others do in the industry. There's somewhere around 10 to 12 meetings over the course of the 2 days. And I would guess at least 75% of those have a meaningful follow-up. So I think it was a low-pressure environment that allowed for a lot of interaction in a very casual setting, which allows people to make personal connections in addition to the business discussion of the preset meetings.
Talia has already returned to these QPC exchanges. We did one last year, and so we're returning and reinvesting this year in the CFO exchange and the shared services exchange. So obviously these have been very fruitful exchanges for us. And so as far as the future is concerned, I think absolutely yes, we will be attending more of these. It's been highly effective for us.
The business meetings are very productive. It's not a hard sell, it's a conversation. Where are you going? What is your vision? What's your strategic plan? And it's on your schedule. You decide who you want to talk to. It's not forced on you. You're not required to talk to vendors you may not be interested in. You choose who will add value to your experience.
I flew 3,000 miles to be here. And I want to make sure that when I'm having conversations, it's with conversations with the organizations that, number one, are large enough to really benefit from our organization, and I'm talking to the right people that can make those kind of decisions. And I know that they're interested in me. Because unless you have both of those components to the conversation, it's really a waste of each other's time. That this has been very valuable, and that this is something we definitely look to participate in going forward.
So many of the people I met with actually need our solution, and they have current talent and human capital needs that our product and our certification programs and our memberships can serve. Talking with companies like Oracle and Intel and Kellogg's, the exchange that we were able to have in those 30-minute conversations were invaluable, way more than I could ever do in any other setting. And I really feel that this has been so worth it. I was lucky enough to have 13 business meetings, which was fantastic. And I would say of the 13, probably 10 will become clients and customers, which is just amazing. This is my first exchange, so I'm extremely pleasantly surprised. It was an experience that has gone beyond my expectation, and I'm actually going to come back again next year.
This was the best environment I've ever attended. People were very professional and very open. I really enjoyed the Oracle presentation Lauren did, and she said, simplify, centralize, standardize, and then you automate, and that's the main thing that we are trying to do.
It's a mix of keynotes, a mix of panels, a mix of one-on-one. There's excellent networking. It's a great group of people to really sort of pick their brains and learn from in many different kinds of experiences, and that really makes it fun and interesting.
I love the format of the Shared Services Exchange. I enjoy the intimacy of the exchange and the interaction that we're getting with the other senior level executives in the shared services world. So you're really getting to share information with the best of the best. I was struck by that when I saw the list of attendees, the speakers, the delegates, that you're talking with, big multinational companies that have a significant need and where shared services is actually driving shareholder value. what you're able to do is really share information with people in like circumstances that you're in. And so that's the beauty of this, this exchange.
Hearing what other executives that are doing this type of thing, what they run into every day, it's very refreshing. And even sitting on a group panel where I heard my colleagues speak about things that I've either gone through or I'm about to embark on, it gives me comfort in that, hey, we see the same thing. We see the same things happening in all of our shared service centers. So it's quite interesting to see just how, no matter what industry we're in, how similar things are when it comes to this very interesting and very, I would say, forward-looking strategy of aggregation and scale creation and thinking about the new ways to run a company. We did have a couple of discussions with suppliers of technologies, and we actually engaged in quite strategic conversations. So we did feel that we got a lot out of that as well. The forum was quite comfortable and I think quite inviting for the exchange of good ideas. And also there was no fear in exchanging bad ideas as well. So I didn't think anybody had held anything back. So it was all in all a pretty fun event.